Hello everyone. At Dyador, we make detection of bacteria as simple as pregnancy tests. And we are starting in one of the most underserved and silent crises happening right now, the E. coli crisis. A lot of people heard about E. coli, but few understand the scale of the damage. E. coli infects hundreds of millions of humans, livestock, and pets alike. And they are also responsible for the death of millions across species. E. coli economic costs span every sector. Human sepsis, livestock diseases, food industry contamination. Combined, E. coli costs the world more than $10 billion every single year. But why E. coli is still a $10 billion problem? It is because there's no current test that give us the speed, the accuracy, and simplicity all in one package to detect this elusive bacteria. Lateral flow, for example, like the one we used during COVID, is fast, but they misses too much. That's why we use PCR for DNA level accuracy. But this technique is too expensive and requires trained staff. Culture tests, that's just too slow. It is estimated that 80% of the losses that I mentioned earlier are preventable with faster diagnosis. That $10 billion problem is actually solvable, and Dyador has the technology to do that. We solve it with two breakthroughs. First, Dyador Discover. It is an AI sequence discovery platform that identifies naturally abundant DNA fingerprint. When the signal is abundant, we don't need any machine to amplify it. Then we take the sequence discovered by our AI and put it on our proprietary gold nanoparticle technology. No machines, just reader, no reader, and just your eyes. Red is positive and blue is negative. And then we combine it in a simple, elegant solution. We call it Dyador Lid. It is a lab-in-a-tube technology that does not require any equipment. User just simply add their sample, milk from a cow or blood from a patient, and they get result in under 15 minutes. And this is how we make DNA detection accessible to everyone everywhere. We are launching in vet market, and there are three strategic reasons for this. First, the UK and EU laws currently require farmers to identify bacteria before any treatment. This creates immediate market demand. Second, the pathogens we are detecting in animals are the same one that causing human diseases. Lastly, if it works on the farm with no infrastructure, minimal support, it will work anywhere. We are not building two separate technology for animals and humans. We are validating the same platform technology on a simpler regulatory path. And we are starting right now. We have a live pilot with a UK farming group to detect pathogen-causing mastitis, which is infections on the udder, because currently farmers lost about 400 pounds per cow due to this infection. Once we have that validation data, we go into human diagnostic. It is a $24 billion market with the same pathogen, same technology, and same team are already proven. We have building momentum. In the past 24 months, we have raised £250,000 in non-dilutive funding from this organization. But what really matters, we have 3 pilots currently running even before we're spinning out. Other than the mastitis detection pilot, we are also have contact with our clinician in Bristol for human patient screening, and we are co-developing an assay with a biotech company. I'm Dr. Irill Ishak. I have 15 years of experience in nanomaterials, building innovation for biomedical application. I'm supported by 2 world-class scientists from University of Bristol, Professor Daryl Hill, expert in infectious disease, and Dr. Sean Davis, world-class biomaterial chemist. Today, we are raising £800,000 to take our technology from lab bench to field-ready prototype. With this funding, we will expand the team with machine learning engineers, molecular scientists to validate more sequences and prove that our AI platform can work broadly. At the end of 18 months, we will have our prototype field tested. More importantly, we have the data needed to raise Series A for manufacturing scale-up and mass field trial. If you want to join us to make detection of DNA accessible to everyone everywhere, let's have a chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Irill. Why are you doing this?
Thanks, Alice. I lost my dad due to sepsis because doctor couldn't diagnose in time, and I didn't get the chance to go back home safely. Now, that story is not personal only. Millions of other people experience the same story because our diagnosis is broken. Almost half of the world population did not get direct access to basic testing. And I really hope we can use Dyador technology to help this half of the world to get access to testing that they needed. Thank you.
Thank you.